Akil asks, a new potential client is looking to buy a small business, cleaning business, one member S Corp in Truckee, California. They want me to review the financials and ensure that everything looks good and there are no blaring red flags in their cash flow report. Once they sign an LOI, a letter of intent, they'll request more docs and then want me to dive further and get more information on their financials and cash flow. I do bookkeeping and taxes and understand the finances, but I'm unsure about how to structure this engagement. Can you guide with how you'd set this up and how you would price this engagement? So that's a great question. I actually have consulted myself on a few acquiring other businesses over the years. Never really have offered it as a service like that we've publicized and try to sell. So I think other people have done more of that kind of work than I have. I would say overall, Akil, that you want to think about whether it's something that you want to offer. You know, I know you have the knowledge to be valuable to that kind of conversation, being a CPA, being an entrepreneur yourself. So I don't have any doubt that you would be able to provide the value into it. But that would be my first thing is this something that you want to do and have capacity to do given the other aspects of your business that are already keeping you very busy? If you decide that that is the case, I would take an approach of looking at doing some kind of a free consultation, Akil, to look at the initial details, decide whether you can provide value and get an idea also of the nature of the negotiation. Like, for example, are the records that you're getting and reviewing accurate and like well put together? So I think that would be a big thing that would determine like how much time you would have to invest in this kind of thing. If you're getting records that are no good, or the seller is not responsible, that kind of thing, not responsive, I should say, then I think that'll be a different thing. But I would take an initial look at that, and I think doing a fixed fee price, so something like such and such amount of thousands of dollars to do a particular scope of service. So name out the scope of service that you're going to do, put a fixed price on it after the initial free review. Say if the scope of work goes beyond this, I will charge such and such amount per hour, so that if you go out of scope, because you probably will, you probably get approached with more stuff. But depending on the size of the transaction, maybe that fixed fee is going to be something like, for the stuff you're saying here, $3,000, $5,000, something like that. And then I would put, if we go outside of that scope, it expands in scope, then I'll charge you an hourly rate and put an hourly rate on it. I can see here that you said you are interested in doing and participating in it because you'll get a future recurring bookkeeping and fractional CFO client. So that sounds like a great opportunity to me. And I think there also are probably some training resources that you can reference, or this actually might even be a good topic for one of the mentor sessions, Akil, for the Dream Team. So a little bit of a long-winded answer, but I would make a scope of work, make sure you want to do it, put a fixed price on it, but then allow yourself flexibility if it goes out of scope to charge more.